Predator, Badlands, 2025, ended with the runt-turned-warrior Dek standing victorious on Yautja Prime. After surviving the death planet Jenna, hunting the unkillable Callus, and forming an unlikely bond with the Weyland-Yutani synthetic Thea and the creature Bud, Dek finally faced his tyrannical father, Nyor, in single combat. Bud, now grown massive after being marked as Dek's clan, finished the fight by tearing off Nyor's head. Thea, freed from corporate control and reunited with her body, declared Dek a true Yautja. As the film closed, a new ship descended, hinting that Dek's long-absent mother and a much larger story were about to enter the picture. Badlands 2 picks up months later. Dek has not settled comfortably into leadership. His father's clan resents a runt sitting where a warlord once stood, and his victory has made him a target for rival hunters, looking to prove themselves against the Yautja who slew the unkillable. Thea, meanwhile, has been quietly monitoring old Weyland-Yutani communication channels, a habit she can't fully shut off, and intercepts an encrypted distress burst from a black site research vessel. The signal contains biometric data that makes no sense to a corporate database. Yautja vital signs, plural, all flatlining and reviving in cycles. Weyland-Yutani isn't just studying predator technology anymore. They're capturing living predators and running them through torturous experiments, trying to reverse engineer their biology, their cloaking systems, and their resilience for military application. For Thea, this is personal. It's proof the company she escaped hasn't stopped hunting the species that outmatches it. For Dek, it's an insult to everything the Yautja stand for. A warrior race reduced to lab subjects, denied even the honor of death in combat. Against the counsel of his clan elders, Dek chooses to go, not for glory, but because leaving other Yautja to die strapped to a table violates the one code he actually believes in. Thea insists on coming, both to navigate the ship's systems and because, in her own quiet way, she considers Dek family. The two infiltrate the vessel, a WY deep space research and containment ship, cold, sterile, and vast, orbiting a dead moon far from any patrolled trade lane. Dek relies on his active camouflage and his father's mask to move through the ship's outer hull and cargo bays, while Thea hacks security checkpoints from the inside, posing as a maintenance unit. The tone shifts from the wild, feral survival of Jenna to something closer to a heist thriller crossed with a prison break. Tight corridors, patrolling synth soldiers, motion sensor turrets, and the constant risk of triggering a full lockdown. Deeper inside, they find the ship's true horror. A containment wing holding half a dozen captured predators from different rival clans. Some sedated, some restrained in stasis cradles, all stripped of masks and weapons, hooked to extraction rigs draining their blood and neural data. Freeing them isn't simple triumph. Several captive Yautja initially see Dek as an enemy, or worse, as an unworthy half-blood leading them, since word of his birthright has spread even among rival clans. Dek must earn command in the middle of a firefight, not before it, proving himself the same way he did on Jenna, through action rather than status. As alarms blare and WY security forces converge, the freed predators turn the ship's own corridors into a hunting ground, using their restored gauntlets and wrist blades to tear through synthetic soldiers. Thea discovers the true purpose of the program. The company isn't just weaponizing predator biology. It's grown a prototype hybrid soldier, part synthetic, part harvested Yautja tissue, designed to be an unkillable enforcer immune to a predator's own weapons. This hybrid becomes the film's central threat, awakening mid-breakout and hunting both the humans and the escaping predators indiscriminately. The climax pits Dek, Thea, and the newly freed and newly loyal Yautja against this hybrid creature and the ship's remaining forces in the hangar bay as the vessel begins to break apart under sabotage. Dek is forced to choose between securing an escape shuttle for the weakened prisoners or staying to finish the hybrid himself, cementing his role as a leader worth following. Bud, left behind on Yautja Prime, might return in a mid-credits beat, or a new companion creature could take his place. The film ends with Dek's ragtag alliance of once rival predators returning to Yautja Prime as a new unified hunting party while Thea, having proven her loyalty beyond doubt, takes on a permanent role at Deck's side. A final scene teases Weyland-Yutani leadership vowing retaliation, and, more ominously, shows a second containment tube in a different WY facility holding something distinctly non-Predator, setting up a larger conflict for a future film.